Citizens of the Reject Nation, as per usual on a trailer day like this, got one up, and then Coy went to the gym, called Coy, couldn't get a hold of John. So it's us two to cover What If Season 2. What if, Coy, this ends up better than Season 1?
Well, statistically, we've had Marvel's dead, then we had Marvel's alive. It's due for a dead.
Is it due for a dead or alive?
Loki was alive.
Depends where we're at. Okay.
Depends on which order you watch
And then
it
we
in.
got Echo coming up. We know
Dead
what
alive, dead
episodes
alive.
they're going to be that are coming out.
That makes
they
Echo
released it.
alive.
All right, yeah, we are overlapping the conversation.
Sorry, I'm interrupting. I'm so excited.
Leave a like. Let's watch this damn video. Ooh, pretty.
This kid puts on quite a show.
Was that Michael Douglas as
I have
Ant-Man?
eyes on the target. He does not look all that threatening.
Different voice.
Looks can be deceiving, Your Highness.
Are you sure you do not want any backup?
Nah, I'm great with kids.
Douglas is Ant-Man, dude! Oh, it's like 80s Avengers. It's like the team.
You thought the story was over.
Ella.
Art's
But
gorgeous.
It was only just beginning.
Yeah, they really upped the animation.
This looks like Love, Death, and Robots.
Sequels. Normally.
Is that early
But things have
Illuminati?
gotten a little
We got some Shang-Chi back in.
in the multiverse.
Whoa!
Mad Max Adventures! Valkyrie Mario Kart!
Because Korg,
Dude,
Who is this handsome dog?
they got Goldblum back for him.
that's impressive itself. This looks great.
Okay. They look like one of the
Dude.
pigs on the planet. Oh, sweet.
So we're definitely getting a lot more Shang-Chi, which makes sense.
Got Yondu's arrow?
Ooh, good call. Oh, an Odin Sun story. 10 Rings. Oh, Maestro?
Oh, this must be the 1602 one we heard rumors
Dude,
about.
Neil Gaiman 1602. Oh, do you see the mech robot?
I've been looking for you
Dude, Mech Raccoon. New character.
for a long time.
I don't recognize these characters. I think it's new.
Just be careful. I don't think I can no
Come on,
longer
back.
read what might happen next.
Whoa.
That was a great trailer.
Sorry for just yelling things.
That was a great trailer. Yeah.
Wow.
Darcy, we got a code red.
Darcy.
The Avengers Tower's been overtaken.
On Christmas? What is this, Con Air? No, wait, Under Siege? No. Oh, that's not it.
Hey, John McClane, focus.
I wonder how that strategy will work for them. A
Wow.
daily drop.
The animation looks so much better.
I wonder what episode drops on Christmas.
You know what animation also looks really good, Coy? The Space Babies of the Galaxy shirt. That is a www.rejectnationshop.com exclusive. We got other animated shirts over there as well. Child Protection Services one. We got the America's Ass shirt of a Homelander. We got the Who Influences the Influencers, Watchmen inspired. We got a whole bunch of other tees as well that Real Rejects is creatively involved with ourselves, and it is undoubtedly my personal favorite way you can go ahead and support the channel. With that in mind, I had no idea this was coming out till like a minute before it
Yep.
came. I called you. I was
Hence
like,
the
hey,
blue
I
shorts.
got rumors from Heavy Spoilers. Thank you for Heavy Spoilers for always keeping a good lookout here. This was a surprising one because it looks like what they're going to be doing is carrying over some of the characters and storylines from the first season of What If, but then
Yep.
of course we will expand by going to other areas of the multiverse and seeing different renditions that we hadn't seen before. What the heck is the planet and Thor Ragnarok? My God, the Grandmaster's from. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I'd know until you asked. And then when you asked, it left my brain
But it looks like
immediately.
that's where that Mad Max game
Oh,
is.
100%.
I'll remember the name of it. You don't need to
Right
comment.
after
I'll
we
comment
air.
it for engagement, but I would,
Yell
I'll
at me
remember
below.
it.
I've never read comics.
Yeah, but it looks like that's where that's going to be from. And then we got that new character. What do you remember her name?
I do not. They didn't say it. I was listening very closely.
But you had a theory.
I
prior.
think this is going to be the first character that's introduced in What If that's going to be canon in Echo. So I think they're going to be
interesting.
doing. I think that's why they had to get it out for January.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I think that character is going
maybe
to
part of
probably
the
be.
Choctaw tribe.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
imagining that she'll be integral to that storyline, and that's kind of cool because
Or
if you
you're
look
being
at,
racist, whichever one.
or I'm assuming all First Nation people have to look and be in Echo.
Yeah.
No, but I think like it's cool because like Harley Quinn started in the show.
Yeah.
I like when characters characters can start in one medium and transfer to another. Like Darcy's in the comics now. There's a Scarlet Witch comic
sweet.
that's got Darcy in it. So we're seeing this like, Ouroboros of characters like looping from medium to another medium and cycling through. I also am really impressed with 1602 getting translated because that's one of the best mini. Have you ever read it?
Nope.
It's a Neil Gaiman 6-issue miniseries that's hugely impactful. It's really special. It ties into like if the year 1602 had Avengers and how those characters would like flourish. It's got a fun take on Spider-Man. Hawkeye's really cool. So that's what I wanted What If Season 1 to be, is the stories that would like make nerds go, oh my God, we're actually getting this, that could never finally make it to movies. And that's like more like what this is.
I mean, I'm just going to assume too that when it comes to Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa,
What a tall order. I cannot imagine
that
replacing
someone is replacing him, right? Like, is it? It can't be earlier recorded stuff, or is it? You guys can clarify that for us, because it sounded like a different voice.
Sounded like a different voice. And I also can't imagine they would feel comfortable with trying to chop up dialogue with someone that.
Well, you could always AI it.
Well, that'd be the healthy way. That's
I feel
like the safest.
Timing and everything.
Oh, I mean, optic-wise, it's ahead of the curve.
Didn't we just win that in SAG? That SAG, they want people to be AI'd?
They're actually asking for it. According to the internet, AI is what SAG's goal was.
Well, I think this whole thing was done via AI.
Every frame,
every bit of animation.
All the voices are actually just them recording them and using AI to make them say stuff.
Looking at the count, here's what it is on screen that got released. I'll just put it on screen of what the episodes are. I feel like every other episode is going to be some of the most intriguing ones.
To get us to the next one?
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, man. The one about Happy Hogan. Hogan
Saves Christmas.
Hogan Saves Christmas. I'm looking forward to that because Jon Favreau, let's not forget, he is the man who launched the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We always go to like Robert Downey Jr., who of course is a part of that launch, and I would say is just is more integral in a lot of ways. But Jon Favreau's the one who started it all, right? It really did. So to see how long he's been able to long last through this, they're not going to get Robert Downey Jr. back, but excited to see more Iron Man.
Also, I mean, I'm an Iron Man 3 defender staunchly. So a Christmas movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a little Shane Black action.
Good call.
Thank you. Give me the Iron Man 3 sequel or save it Christmas. But I also wonder if we'll finally find out who bought Avengers Mansion. Avengers Tower has been bought for years since Spider-Man 2. Maybe we'll finally find out who's in the tower that he's climbing through, a la McLean. Maybe Bruce Willis bought the mansion.
I got a question for you.
What do you got?
Do you think we're going to see any Kang in here? Because now would be the time to show some freaking Kang.
Because they could, and if
It's
they pre-recorded
multiverse.
it. Also, like, that might be something that Jonathan Majors had done beforehand. So I wonder if there was going to be, like, what if there were 10 episodes?
He could film it in between trial.
I was just saying, what if there were 10 episodes and they're like,
I'm saying he could film it in between trial.
I mean, it's
until there's a ruling, it's okay.
That's true. That's just science. That's the law. In fact, subpoena, blah, 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 blah. But I'm also curious if they want to lean out of the original storyline and use stuff like What If to... I mean, the dialogue about basically, I don't usually do sequels, but things have gotten twisted, implies, the events of Phase 4 are making things different than even the Watcher. So narratively, I think this might be more important than What If Season 1.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the biggest hopes, too. I mean, because, we thought What If Season 1 might tie into something larger, especially when they had, like, Strange Supreme. Well, I'm excited to see him back.
Yeah, we get him here.
We got Scarlet Witch.
We didn't get him in Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
Also, to see how important my words are to Greg, he was playing the trailer while I was talking, interrupting me with dialogue.
I meant to.
He knew.
Did not. I mean, they couldn't hear it. You could have totally ignored it.
So my most anticipated is the 80s Avengers, because we're getting Michael Douglas as Ant-Man. That's something I've always wanted to see.
Well, guys, I mean, overall, I think the quality looks a lot more pristine, and I think that's one of the greatest parts about whenever you get like a sequel to an animated season is you can update it. The release date schedule, a little odd. I don't know if we're going to be able to cover them all at time because they're releasing them December 22nd, and then they last till December 30th. And frankly, if there's something comes out on Christmas, we're not going to cover it that day. So just
we love you.
Be patient with us. We will do our best to cover what we can when we can. But it's the holidays, and we want to enjoy ourselves a little bit too. But overall, I was pleasantly surprised by this trailer because What If Season 1 was kind of a hit or miss for me for a Strange Supreme episode. Undoubtedly, like one of my favorite things the MCU has ever done. But what we got here, this looks really exciting.
I'm a big T'Challa as Star-Lord guy, and I feel like we'll get stuff like that here where it's stuff that we wouldn't see, and then also more comic stuff like the 1602. Excited to see Killmonger back. Obviously, I think I sight unseen the 80s Avengers because it feels like that meme of like, what if Kevin Bacon was like everyone as, but also because of the comic tie-in of stuff that we'd never get to see of those storylines that I don't think will ever come to pass. Maestro is, I think, the thing the internet's going to be, or hopefully talking about the most, which is a supremely intelligent Hulk Hulk. People have been wanting a more angry Hulk. That's the combination of smart Hulk, and he takes over the planet. He's smart, but also vengeful. And I think my most anticipated, as far as just like dumb, silly fun, would be the Mario Kart. Like, that looks madness.
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm excited to get serious Hulk here in a disposable cartoon series
That's where
versus
he
live
belongs.
action.
Yeah, no, we don't get Hulk back.
Hey, guys, thank you so much for being here. What did you think of the What If Season 2 trailer?
Do you think Scar's going to show up?
I
with
hope
a haircut?
so.
That's serious Hulk.
I hope so.
Sulky Hulk. Skulky.
Hey, guys.